Well, good afternoon, friends and neighbors of Taylor County. This is JJ Messick coming to you Saturday. I think it's March 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. Going to make a real quick shorter here. Just have one big beef I've got going on today that I really want to put out there. There is a friend of mine currently that's laid up in the hospital, and he has a condition that they don't seem to be able to control. Now, apparently he wants to go to Tallahassee, and our new contract that our county commissioners have set up with the new ambulance service apparently only travels in this county. This is the second time now I've heard of this thing. I haven't pulled the contract and read it. I'm going to plan to do that later. I think that the purpose of an ambulance to transport medical emergency needs is something that should be outside the terms of any contract that restricts them to just doing just so much and then not anymore. I don't know what this contract with this ambulance service is entailing and including. But apparently, if you're sick and you're in Taylor County and sick, and an ambulance runs you to the local hospital, hopefully they can help you. But apparently, if there are some problems where they can't deal with locally, you're on your own. Good luck. You get to find your own way to the hospital somewhere else, and because apparently this contract with this local ambulance service says they can't go outside the county. They just transport you to DMH, and that's it. That's as much as you get. Thank God that wasn't the ambulance service we had whenever I fell off the roof and broke all my ribs and ended up in Tallahassee being taken care of there. Not saying anything against the local hospital. I know they're a pretty good hospital. I think that they have very, professional doctors and nurses and medical staff there to take care of their needs. But this is a small hospital, and obviously they don't have the same kind of equipment and abilities here as they do in larger hospitals elsewhere. So when it comes to things that people need to be cared for in other hospitals, our ambulance service in this county should be responsible for getting them to where they need to be. If they can't fulfill that obligation, then there is a need to change and change back to what we had, I guess. You know what I mean? I guess the other ambulance service was a part of this hospital, and for some reason they could transport you to other hospitals if need be. I used to drive for the nursing home here in Perry, just patients that needed to go to medical appointments, and we went from Gainesville, Jacksonville, Tallahassee, all over the place. But apparently the new contract with the new ambulance service we have here is only capable of traveling within the boundaries of this county, it appears. So just want to throw that out there. By the way, folks, if the county government cannot provide for the citizens basic needs like medical care, fire, ambulance, police, I've got some things I could talk about that too. I don't want to make anybody angry out there, but there's improvements in all those areas that can be had. I don't know what good it does to build another ball field or do all these warm, fuzzy, good feeling things. Let's redo a single lane bridge, turn it into a 2-lane bridge, even though the local residents didn't want but a 1-lane bridge. They were fine with it for decades, and there's no reason to change it now. But they did change it. They spent millions of dollars to fix that problem that didn't exist, and they're opening the doors for other problems to come about. For some reason, the funding just isn't there to take care of the needs of the people of Taylor County, and I'm going to look into that and figure out why. If nothing else, we need to roll back to a day that we had better care and had better needs met in the older days when I first moved here 25 years ago and spent $12 million less a year in budgets. So we need to look at that and see what the problem is and fix it. Anyway, y'all have a good day. I hope it You know, hope to talk to you again soon. I'm going to probably try to make multiple videos like this to go out. I hope my friend gets help. If he needs me to come get him, I will. But, you know, ambulances do have a way to take care of medical needs on the road, and I don't. And so that's what makes me angry. If he needs an ambulance, he should get an ambulance. I'm not going to mention his name or anything. Many of you probably already know who he is. He's been on Facebook. So anyway, love you guys. Have a good rest of the weekend. We'll talk to you soon.